Hey guys, this is Dow Phoenix. We're shooting another video, but this one's very topical. I didn't even bother setting up the Yeti or doing anything fancy like that. I might go ahead and throw in my intro. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the fact that today YouTube started sending out emails to a lot of smaller channels that were in the partnership program. And if these channels didn't meet certain requirements for views and subscribers and so on, they were being cut out. Sadly, one of my good friends, not going to say who, happened to get this email. And it really sucks, man, because a lot of these requirements that they have with this, are really going to devastate smaller channels. And there is, of course, the real possibility that if YouTube isn't making money off of those channels by the advertisements and views from those channels, is that channel still going to get the same number of views? Are they still going to come up in search recommendations? Are they still going to come up in feeds and whatnot? What incentive does YouTube have to help these channels out in that matter? And that really sucks, man. Fortunately, I personally haven't got that email yet, but I am part of it, MCN, a multi-channel network. So I'm not sure how I'll be affected. I'm actually going to contact my current MCN to see what, if any, impact I may expect from it on my perspective. But, that is one thing that may be helpful if you're a smaller channel that monetizes. You might need to look at MCNs because maybe they're exempt from some of these requirements that YouTube has since you're partnering through them rather than YouTube directly. So that might be something to consider. Of course, the downside is MCNs do take a little bit of an extra cut, because, YouTube takes their cut. And then, of course, MCNs will take their cut out of the remaining cut. So then you'll get the lower share. But, they have their benefits too. So it's just something to think about, if that's something you're interested in, of course. But the problem I have with YouTube's metrics with this is they're basing everything on watch time, minutes viewed. And this can be a real problem because it doesn't favor quality of content. It favors content that gets more watch time. Now, what gets the most watch time? Live streams is a big one, of course. People like to watch live streams. Videos, of course, that are viral and have some stupid antic. Maybe the videos themselves can be short, but they can get a lot of views really quick, so there's a lot of watch time with that. But it kind of hurts curated content like animation, for example, or like the reviews that I spent a lot of time on, or like the PlayStation video that I worked on about a week ago that was really kick-ass. You guys should check it out. But those videos take a long time, and there's very little payoff, and it's sad because it seems like that this change that YouTube is making is going to hurt the strive to make those high-quality types of videos. And unless you're a channel that's already well established, there's really no incentive to make those kinds of videos. But you really need to also have something to stand out from the crowd as well, because if everybody made clickbait videos and did nothing but live stream all day long, sure, they can probably easily hit the requirements that YouTube is instilling upon us now. But what is the point of watching channels that do nothing but gear themselves towards hitting very specific targets that YouTube wants to have, I think that's kind of a serious problem. And, I can understand Google's reasoning for it, but let's be honest, guys. This whole adpocalypse thing, these advertisers attacking YouTube over certain contents being watched, what content is common with all this? It's all content that's made by super popular YouTubers that have tens of millions of subscribers, that get millions of views per video, that are getting into these controversial subjects. And these are what the advertisers are noticing. They're not noticing smaller channels maybe getting a little bit of controversy, getting a couple thousand views or something like that, because that's a blip on the radar. That's not even a blip on the radar. That doesn't even register. But you get something like the PewDiePie incident or the Logan Paul incident, and advertisers are going to notice very, very quickly. And I think that's why YouTube is making these changes, is because there's probably another adpocalypse coming. So weather the storm as best as you can. If you want to monetize, you've got to make changes, I guess, if you're affected by this, of course, that line up with YouTube's reasoning. And hopefully it doesn't make content as a whole on the site suffer. But, that's it is what it is, guys. It really sucks. I don't know if I'm being affected right now. Like I said, I haven't got that email yet, so who knows. But I'll contact my I'll contact my network just to see what they have to say, if it's something I have to worry about or if I'm good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, do you think this will really affect things on YouTube or what? But anyways, till then, Down Phoenix out.